What's going on, everybody? This is Temperature Check. I am your host, as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. How y'all doing? Before we get started with today's content, I must do what I always do anytime you see me on your screen. And that's thank you guys for the likes, comments, shares, most importantly, those subscriptions. So whether you be a day one fan, somebody who just started rocking with the channel today, man, I greatly appreciate it. And if you're loving what I got going on my YouTube and you want to see more of me, easy money, man. You hit me up, I hit you back. So follow me on Twitter, Mr. Temp Check. Hit me up on Instagram, Mr. Check the Temperature. But before we get started with today's content, man, I gotta remind y'all, we need the support. We need y'all liking these videos. We need y'all commenting on these videos. And we definitely need y'all sharing this broadcast out. But the Temperature Check apparel is starting to dwindle down, man. So salute to anybody who has purchased, who has thought about purchasing, and that will be purchasing. And if you want to be one of the people that goes from the will to the I haves, make sure that you following me on my social medias. Make sure you're getting those orders into me on my DMs, and I got y'all. Y'all know how this go, man. But shout out to my brother Showtime SP, man. If you did not watch the recap, the bar for bar recap that Showtime and I did on Temperature Check Tuesdays, this past Tuesday, man, you missed a treat. I need you to double back, spin the block. Once you get done with this video, go watch that video. So what I'm saying is watch this one and that one. Cool? All right, bet. But definitely shout out to Showtime SP. Always shout out to our mutual brother, Vitafly. But let's get into some of these predictions, man. Like I said, it's a couple things I do like about this URL double impact card. It's a couple things we need to talk about. Before we get into the predictions, we got to talk circumstances. We got to talk variables. URL, caffeine. Are y'all going to let some people into this event? And I'm going to ask this question for the battle rap community because here's why. Let me give you a scenario. Before the cut, Shumper. After the cut, Beasley. That don't feel the same if it's just me saying that. It's not going to feel the same if there's no crowd. We need reaction for double impact. We need the crowd for double impact. I'm not saying we need the crowd for every event, because we all have already seen how the crowd can play a part and manipulate in battles. But going forward, double impact, we need the crowd, man. We need the people there, man. I'm not saying I need hundreds of people there, but if you can give me 30 to 50 people in the venue, we need to be able to feel that energy in the room. We need to be able to feel that energy in the room. And another thing I definitely like about this card, not to mention every matchup has a storyline. And we'll break down the storylines when we get to the individual matchups. But overall, every matchup has a storyline. And then additionally, not only is there a storyline, you got to like the pairings. For most of this, except for the main event, you have a newer guy with a veteran. So you have that veteran mentorship. Caffeine, URL, I see what you're doing, man. I see what you're doing. For example, you giving me an arsenal with Kid Chaos. Now, what's one of the biggest narratives revolving Kid Chaos, especially coming off of this Danny Myers battle? Y'all said, and I'm saying y'all because I'm not saying that, but y'all are saying that Kid Chaos takes too long to get to his punchlines. Well, who better to learn from than Arsenal the Rebel? Just saying, he's been everywhere, battled on every platform. He's been a league owner. He is definitely one of the foundational pieces of battle rap. And you pair him up with Kid Chaos, who is already an elite pen, who already has performance, who maybe needs to get to the punchline a little bit faster based upon the opponent that he's facing. He can learn that from Arsenal. Another good matchup I love. You giving me K-Shine and Lou Castro? You giving me Lou Castro, don't you become no NWX member. I do not want to see you at the end of this battle take off your shirt to reveal you are the newest member of NWX. I don't need that type of time. I'm not on that type of time, Lou Castro. I know how big of an influence NWX can play on battle rap. So I can see them recruiting you. Stay where you at, man. Stay where you at. But let's get into some of these battles, man. Let's do some predictions, man. Let's have some fun. So, Going back to the bottom of the card, and we're just going to work our way up. We're going to talk about them very briefly. I'm going to give you my predictions. And you know I'm going live right after the event, right? Let me say it again. You know I'm going live right after the event. I'm not going to wait an hour. I'm not going to wait 30 minutes. Give me about 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Use the restroom, maybe go get some food, have a drink or two, and we're going live right after this event because we're going to have a lot of things to talk about. You know that. You know that, but let's get into this prediction. So Arsenal, the Rebel, and Kid Chaos versus BTON and Real Sick. What do I think about it? I think that this is the most lyrical battle that you're going to have on this card for me personally. Looking at the pins of these four opponents, who's lacking? Everyone in this battle is fire. Every single person in this battle is fire. Everybody on the card, obviously, top to bottom is fire. But this particular battle, I'm excited to see. Kid Chaos and Real Sick have already been, they've already battled each other. BTON and Arsenal, I don't think so. Kid Chaos and BTON, there's some similarities. People are saying that they want to see that potentially one day. I know I do. I'm definitely lobbying for a BTON versus Kid Chaos. Not now, but definitely later down the road. Arsenal and Real Sick, two Jersey natives. I don't think, you know what I'm saying, Jersey on Jersey violence is gonna be a good thing. I don't see them doing 3-round battles one-on-one, but they can do a 2-on-2 like this, man. I love both of these teams, man. You know, the irony, the parallel universe about the Arsenal and Kid Chaos team is that they both are coming off losses to Danny Myers. And then you have BTON coming off a very, very debatable battle with Shotgun Suge. And then you have Real Sick, arguably being a part of what a lot of people are saying was the battle of the year in Mike P and Real Sick. But for me, I think Arsenal and Kid Chaos have more to prove in this battle. I know BTON and Real Sick are going to be the names that everybody's going to go with. I know they're going to be the big draw. But when I think about performance, I know Kid Chaos has performance. He's the best performer out of all four of them, to me personally. If you're just talking performance, it's Kid Chaos, and it's not even close. And you pair him up with someone like Arsenal, someone that knows the game, someone that's been in these type of environments before. Again, I think BTON and Real Sick are going to give you what you think they're going to give you. I think they're going to be very bar heavy. I think, now I will say this, I'm very interested to see will they be able to go in and out of lines, not in and out of four bar setups, but in and out of lines, interchanging the lines. That's what these 2-on-2s are really coming down to. How good of a team are you? Are you going to be 4 bars here? He gets 4 bars. 2 bars, 4 bars. 2 bar, 8 bar, 6 bar, 4 bar. Or are you going to be able to pull a DMX and I'm sorry, are you going to be able to pull an NWX and a DNA and K-Shine and be able to interchange your lines and finish each other's sentences and have the setup and then come to the punchline? Are you going to be able to do that? Are you going to be able for both people to be equally as interjected, equally as performance-based, and as equally as bar-heavy? That is some of the things we need to watch for overall when we're talking about this battle. But for me, again, I love the creativity of Kid Chaos. I love him being under the tutelage of an Arsenal the Rebel. I think both of them have a chip on their shoulder, and they're going to be looking to make an example and regain some of the momentum that a lot of people think that they lost. So I'm going Arsenal Kid Chaos, man. I'm going Arsenal Kid Chaos 2-1. I think it's going to be very easy I think BTON and Real Sick are going to get that first round if they are able to interchange those lines. Again, it is all about the meshing of the two battlers. How good of a tandem can you be? You know what I'm saying? We can all tell that everybody's been in each other's presence because you see the silent videos going up on Twitter. But give me Arsenal and Kid Chaos 2-1 in a very, very good battle. I honestly have that being one of the potentials for Battle of the Night. You heard it here first. So moving right along, though. A late addition to the game. A late addition to the game. You know, your Runner and Charlie Clips weren't able to move forward with this event. Insert Rum Nitty. Insert Jada Nightwing. The West is in the building. West is in the building against arguably one half of the best 2-on-2 battle rap teams ever created. The NWX. DNA and Don Marino. Now, off the rip, you would have to believe that Don Marino and DNA are potentially, I would think they would be the heavy favorites. But that's not what the narrative I'm hearing. That's not what I'm seeing. I think they're heavy favorites because they're already a part of the same rap group. They already spar with each other. You already have DNA, who again is a legend as a solo battle rapper, but he's also a legend as a 2-on-2 artist. He knows what to do in these positions. He is a student of the game. Don Marino. We know, and we remember what happened to you against Rum Nitty, my brother. We know and we remember. Did somebody pull some strings to get so you can spin the block back on Rum Nitty? You can get some get back? Is this your get back? Is this your get back, Don Marino? Is this what you think this is about to be? And Jada Nightwing, man, shout out to you, man. I see you, you know what I'm saying, you became a father again. So shout out to you, man. You know, we really haven't seen you in a while, man. Haven't seen you since the twerk battle. I had you winning that. So what we doing, man? Well, obviously, I do believe that Rum Nitty and Jada Nightwing are gonna be prepared. They're never not prepared. They're never not prepared. So the preparation is gonna be there. I also believe both of them are West Coast battlers, so they've been able to take some time off of work, take some time out of responsibilities, and get in the lab with each other. And get in the lab with each other, man. For me, again, I think DNA and Don Marino deserve to be the favorites, just based on familiarity with each other. But I think Rum Nitty, this is a good environment for someone like a Rum Nitty, man. Exhibition, he gets to try new things. You know what I'm saying? He's not under the pressure of completely dominating his opponent every time he raps. And he's with Jada Nightwing, who's very creative. His angles are very, very good in battles. Give me Rum Nitty and Jada Nightwing, man. Give me Rum Nitty and Jada Nightwing. I know I'm trying to hype up DNA and Don Marino as best as I can. I'm sorry. But give me Rum Nitty, Jada Nightwing, 2-1. The next one, though, this is when the energy starts to pick up in the room. I expect a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? Even some tension. I'm expecting some energy and some tension with the potential of these next three battles, man. Lou Castro and K-Shine versus Av and Fonz. I like this battle. There's a storyline here. Av, you need some get back from K-Shine. You need some get back from K-Shine. Fonz, didn't you call out K-Shine when you won the Ultimate Madness tournament? Smack, didn't you say you were going to give the Ultimate Madness tournament winner the opponent of their choosing? But when he said K-Shine, you shut that down. So did you not believe in who Fonz was? Were you trying to save him from something? Well, if you were, this was the best way. This was the best way to dip that toe in that K-Shine water. And it gets dark. And it gets dark down there, Fonz. I'm going to let you know right now. You got K-Shine coming off a loss to Chilla. His first clear loss by the battle rap community in 3 years, 4 years. His last clear loss, I think, before this was Hitman Holla, Summer Madness. I think K-Shine has a lot to prove. And Lou Castro, you did great against DNA. So you messed around and then you spent the block with his teammate? That's what you do? So the person that you lost with, you talked to his right-hand man and then you formed a team of your own. You smart. You smart. I like that. I like your way of thinking, sir. You know, Av and Fonz ain't no slouch, though. You talking about arguably two of the best punchers in battle rap right now. Av is a top 3 puncher. Av is a top 3 puncher in battle rap. Fonz right now is probably a top 8 and rising quickly. Quickly. You know, the familiarity is there with that team, Av and Fonz. But you know that energy. Again, like I said, the energy is gonna pick up. When you're talking K-Shine, you're talking Lou Castro, you're talking high level energy. And that looks a certain type of way if their opponents are not ready for that. Av, you've already been in the room with K-Shine. You know that energy is different. Fonz, this is what you wanted. This is your moment. This is what you wanted. You wanted to show that you could bang with the vets. Here's your first opportunity. Your first real opportunity with a vet. And that's no disrespect to Av, but we know K-Shine. If you're comparing K-Shine and Av, we talking two totally different playing fields. Completely different playing fields. But for me, man, I think Av and Fonz, I like their energy. I like the fact that they've been together. I like the fact that they honestly kind of rap very similar. You know what I'm saying? They have the ability to rap very similar with the cadences and the deliveries. So I think it's going to be a lot easier for them to be more impressive. But I think it's going to be very difficult when that energy get on stage. When that energy get to rapping. When K Shine, you know what I'm saying? He get the energy, and then all of a sudden you whip a pot. What are you going? Like, this is going to be a very, very good battle, man. A very, very good battle. I think I'm gonna go with the underdogs here, man. I'm going with Av and Fonz. I'm gonna go Av and Fonz 2-1. I think it's gonna be a very, very good battle. But I do like the fact that I do like the fact that Av and Fonz do have a relationship outside of battle rap. I like the fact that they were already have just coming off a battle of each other. So you already know what type of time they was on. So, and I also believe once that battle was over, they immediately set their eyes on K-Shine versus Lou Castro. So I'm actually gonna go Av versus Fine in this. Tay Rock and Easy the Block Captain. Tay Rock and Easy the Block Captain versus Geechee Gotti and Swamp. Tay Rock was supposed to battle Swamp last year because of COVID. That battle got canceled. It was supposed to be a one-rounder. Geechee Gotti and Tay Rock have already battled. Very debatable battle. I had 2-1 Rock. I do believe in the second and third. Easy to Block Camperton is the energy. He's the energy for this new class. Swamp was the energy of the 2019 class. Let's not make no mistake about it. I know a lot of people keep trying to put Swamp in this 2020 class, but actually he's in Ace Hameen's class, which would be the 2019 class. Respectfully. So who do you have winning this battle? This is going to be a very, very interesting battle. I like Tay Rock and Easy the Block Captain. I like that as a team, man. I absolutely do. I see star power. I see grittiness. But Tay Rock, past couple battles, man, we have expected and you have underachieved in a lot of people's eyes the past few battles. We need to see that old Rock back. I keep lobbying for the old Rock, but that's who we need to see. We need to see the old Rock back. I need to see the big fitted hat Rock. Bring back the 3X t-shirt just for one night. For one night, bring back the 3X t-shirt Rock. But Geechee Gotti and Swamp, have they told a lie in any of their rounds? That's my question. When you talk about real talk rounds, you're talking about Swamp and you're talking about Geechee Gotti. From the standpoint, what have they stood on that hasn't happened or that is not the truth? It's a lot of angles out on Tay Rock. It's a lot of angles out on Tay Rock. And Swamp is not one of those guys who is going to shy away from addressing the elephant in the room. And we already know that Geechee Gotti will. We already know that. I think you have very unique deliveries in Swamp and Geechee Gotti. Very unique. Very, very unique deliveries. It's a lot of star power, man. This easily could have been the main event for this card. Easily could have been the main event for this card. Taking a real difficult look at it, man. Geechee, Swamp, what's up? Are you ready? Are you ready, Swamp? Are you ready to stand in front of Tay-Rock for 3 rounds? Geechee, are you ready to ensure that you show us levels between you and Easy to Block? Because you can make an argument right now. You can make the argument right now that Easy to Block captain is the flag bearer for the URL right now. Geechee, you 2-time champion of the year in a row. But this is a different type of energy. Are you ready to defend that? Are you ready to defend that, Geechee? I think you are, man. I think you are. I think you show up in very, very big battles and you do very well. I think you partnering with Swamp is a very interesting team, man. So I'm gonna go Geechee Gotti and Swamp, man. I'm going Geechee Gotti and Swamp in that battle 2-1. Now, the main event, Murderland, Murder Mook and Calico versus T-Top and New Jersey Twerk. Look, I'm gonna just cut to the chase right now. T-Top, Twerk, y'all are huge underdogs going into this battle. Huge underdogs going into this battle. Mook coming off a great performance against Rock. Calico coming off a great performance against Averb. T-Top has had great battles, but has not won in a while. Let's be honest. He lost to T-Top. People had him losing the Easy to Block captain. He lost to B-Dot. People had him losing the Easy to Block captain. I had him losing to Coffee. He's had good performances, but what are we doing with T-Top right now? What is he doing with his career right now? He's looking very vulnerable. The bear is looking vulnerable. The bear is looking vulnerable. He has his foot trapped. He is in the middle of the woods, and he called the energy. He called the energy. He couldn't call Briz, so he called the next best thing, New Jersey Twerk. Now, the problem that you have in this battle, Murder Mook is one of the best anglers of all time. Murder Mook and Calico are going to make examples of T-Top in their rounds with what happened the last time they was on stage together. So you already know that the angle is already there. New Jersey Twerk, you got to come through with the, it ain't going to be that though type of energy. You got to come through with the, no, I wasn't there, but here now, what's up? Holla at me. That's what you're going to have to do, Twerk. That's what you're going to have to do, because I'm telling you, that angle is going to probably win them one. Can you negate it, though? T-Top, you a top angler. This is what you wanted. You wanted to see Mr. Mook. You wanted to see Mr. Mook. He here now. What you got to say? What you got to say? Talk to him. I'm not going to lie to you. Again, I said that they're the underdog. Let's not make no mistakes about it. If they come prepared, if you give me a prepared and ready Twerk versus a Calico, what you think is going to happen? What do you think that energy is going to be? He's going to be able to go tit for tat with him. T-Top, angle-wise, I ain't going to say he could go tit for tat, but he could keep it close. This is a very interesting battle. But for me, again, I just believe T-Top and New Jersey Twerk are far closer, I believe, in their relationship than Murder Mook and Calico. I believe that T-Top has stressed the importance of this particular battle to New Jersey Twerk. New Jersey Twerk, some people have you losing to Jada Nightwing, me being one of them, sir. I had you losing to Jada Nightwing. You showed us that you back, but are you back? That's the question. But I'm willing to say yes. I'm willing to say yes. With the mentorship of a T-Top, I'm willing to say yes. So you give me T-Top and New Jersey Twerk with the upset over Murderland. So I got Arsenal and Kid Chaos, Run Nitty and Jada Nightwing, Av and Fonz, Geechee and Swamp, T-Top New Jersey Twerk. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I think this might be the best 2-on-2 card of all time. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel.